Hello, hello, hello. Um, Left it too late. It's going to be a super quick one again, but admitting this is going to be exposing how sad my life has become. I was thinking about this yesterday, in bed, and I think I know why using update stats wasn't working. And it's actually the JavaScript revision that I was doing in solo learn. So yesterday I did I uploaded two, not uploaded two. I did a video, but it was two things because I was studying on a Monday in solo learn, but didn't post it. So on Tuesday I did both. Either way, that's what reminded me of what I think the issue might be. And so, I mean, this is all good, but I think this function didn't work because grab Pokemon isn't actually returning anything. So, it's grabbing the data, and we know that we can interrogate the data as such using the dot notation, but it all remains within grab Pokemon. And so, I think if I am to undo this, I'm just using command forward slash, by the way, to batch comment out code, which I think is a VS Code feature as well. Might be a feature of your code editor. But this all doesn't really matter. This was me sort of testing something out, so I can just comment that out for now. It's not. If I return data here, then when I call, so the reason why I wanted to do this is because I read, and this is I think solid principles. Let me just, before I lie, let's see, solid code principles. Okay, free codes can have something on it. Yes. So I need to read this properly, but, and it's unsurprising that it's the first one that I remember. Single responsibility principle. So a class should only have one reason to change. Class should only have one job to do, and do the one thing. I didn't realize that was class. I thought it was just functions. So I mean, I do need to read it. But yeah, I interpreted that as your function should really just have one thing that it's doing. So maybe it's not. Maybe I don't need to. But either way, I wanted grab data to just grab the data. So grab Pokemon, just grabs the Pokemon, and then update stats will then do the other bit. And so even if it's just for exploring what this would look like, if I return data, then when I call update stats, const Pokemon data is equal to grab Pokemon, and I log Pokemon data, that should be the data. So I should really see it twice. But I'll just make this one a bit easier to determine that I'm actually doing that. Okay, so if I then update stats, and And the reason why this will be fine is because, in as much as Pokemon data and grab Pokemon are global, I'm returning the data from the grab Pokemon field. So if I then look for Pikachu, okay, I get object promise. Okay, so I'd need to resolve that. Should I say wait? No, I don't. At this point, I don't really care. Let's say async. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Because it's a promise, I need to read up a little bit more on doing that. But yeah, I'm not married to that, so I'll let go of it. And this should still work. Yeah. And so it looks like we're just going to have to build it out. The return was useful because at least we weren't getting the undefined that we were before. But yeah. So now, we are updating that. So we can update stats, because if it works here, why not? So I've got a Pokemon name, and I've got a data.name, and the various bits that we're going to have to change is all of these bits: Pokemon ID, Pokemon weight, height, type, HP, Pokemon attack. Cool. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to Pokemon ID, weight, height, type, HP, attack. ID, that's the ID is camel case. Weight, height, type, attack. I want a div in here. That will hold a picture. Right. Now I'll bring this in here. So I'm going to have to pick in there as well. Okay, so we'll say that name. It's gonna be crazy. For now, I don't care. Let's just, yeah, that's fine. So let's go ahead and deal with some. Oh, I did copy this, didn't I? Okay, so I know the Pokemon ID is data.id. I know the weight is it seems like it's part of the sprites. So data dot sprites dot weight. I think height is data dot height. Pokemon type. Is okay, if this type is its own object, I'm gonna need to figure that out. Attack is not present. HP is not present. Defense is not present. Okay, so cool. Let's do that for now, and let's see what this does now. Yeah. Okay. So we've got back defaults. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Cool. I'm happy with this sort of moving in the right direction. I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Yeah. I'm going to have to figure out how to like sort of dive deeper into what comes back. But alas, this is a good start, I think. It's not the prettiest, but it is what it is. Cool, so let's save that. I'm not even going to run tests because I know I'm going to fail. But yeah, keep showing up for what you're trying to achieve, and have a good night.